What's up guys? So the sneaker that I'm reviewing today has actually been months in the making, and I'm so happy that it's finally here. So this shoe is actually part of the Nike ID or Nike by You program, where you can take some of Nike's famous silhouettes such as the Air Max 1, the Air Max 90, the Prestos, even basketball silhouettes such as the KDs, the PGs, the LeBrons, or for my case the Kyrie 6s, and fully customize them to your imagination's content, or at least for whatever color palettes available on the website. The reason why I chose these Kyrie 6s is that Nike allows you to take the silhouette and transform it into one of the greatest sneaker grails of all time. So without further ado, let's jump right into my review, my first impressions, and my honest opinions on the Nike by You Kyrie 6 Kyrieezy Platinum. So surprisingly enough, the first time I ever saw these wasn't even from Nike. I first saw these from a random Instagram account that photoshopped the Kyrie 6 into the coveted Yeezy colorways. Then late last year, I don't know if Nike caught wind of that post or they already had that same idea in mind, but they then announced the option for you to customize your own Kyrie 6 to look like any of the Nike Yeezy colorways through the Nike by You program. The moment that I saw the post that you could do that, I was super pumped. But unfortunately at the time it was only available in the US, so I was stuck watching other sneaker YouTubers such as Homer Simpson and Jacques Slade on their own reviews and their own takes on the Nike Kyrieezys, wishing that I had a pair on my own. Then March came along where Nike announced that they'll finally have the Kyrie 6 in the country's Nike by You program with the Nike Yeezy colorways. So I customized all the details I wanted, paid for the shoe, and a month later, after they finally made it, I have it in hand. I did do mine a little bit different, but essentially it's still the Kyrieezy Platinum. So let's finally get into the review, starting with the back end of the shoe. We've got the quarter of the shoe that wraps all the way around the ankle in this white pebbled leather. The original Nike Yeezy had this sort of diamond crocodile-esque pattern on it, but the Nike by You program didn't have that option, so I went with the next best thing. In that same quarter area, you got the Nike swoosh embroidered in white on both the lateral and medial side. On the heel of the shoe, you've got Kyrie's all-seeing eye in white, and I like this detail a lot because on the original Nike Yeezy, it had these spikes going down the back of the heel, but because the Kyrie 6 has the all-seeing eye sort of sculpted with edges, it looks almost similar, but not really. It's still a pretty nice detail though. At the top of the collar, you got the sock liner in this bright crimson, which adds a great pop of color just like in the original Nike Yeezys. The forefoot of the shoe is in wolf gray, which is exactly like the original, and then right under the upper, you've got the EVA full midsole in white. Now for the parts of the shoe that stand out the most, as well as the little details that I added in myself. Although it doesn't look the same as the original Yeezy, you've got the outsole of the shoe that is actually similar in the fact that it glows in the dark. On the original Yeezy, the Velcro strap was actually just plain white, but because the Nike by You program had the option to make the Velcro strap glow in the dark as well for the Kyrie 6, you know I just had to. The last two details that I took upon myself to add are probably the least obvious. On the tongue of the shoe, you had the option of keeping the Nike Kyrie logo, or do what I did, which was to add an initial on each pair. On the right shoe, I kept the K for Kyrie of course, and on the left shoe, I switched it up to a Y, which stands for Yeezy, because this is a Kyrieezy shoe. But just in case that wasn't obvious enough, I added one final detail to the shoe, which was the tongue inspiration option. So behind the tongue of the left shoe, I put Kyrieezy, and behind the tongue of the right shoe, I put Platinum. Now for the part of the video where I give my first impressions and my honest opinions on the shoe. Now these aren't my first ever custom shoes, but I have to say this is the very first successful custom that I've ever had. Number one, because I didn't physically make this shoe, Nike did. And number two, I butchered my very first custom shoe, which I actually had done professionally afterwards, so that video is coming soon. Man, the first time I opened the Nike by You box, I was like, damn, that's sick. But the more that I looked at it, the more that I did end up being bothered a teeny tiny bit by one little detail, which is the glow-in-the-dark Velcro strap. When I look at the customs that Homer Simpson made, they didn't go for the glow-in-the-dark option. Theirs was a lot cleaner and more sleek. You get the right amount of pop of color from the sock liner, and the whites and the wolf gray blends in together very well. But for mine, you've got both the midsole and the strap in this sort of translucent white rubber, which kind of throws it off a bit, or at least in my opinion. But when the outsole and the strap start to glow in the dark, man, I get hypnotized into forgetting everything I was complaining about. In the end, who cares if it's not one-to-one with the Nike Yeezys? Because at the end of the day, you gotta remember this is still a Kyrie 6. It's not the Nike Yeezy. That's what the Nike by You or the Nike ID program is all about. You get the creative freedom to create whatever shoe you want because it's made by you. And I might even go as far as to say, in my humble opinion, that these might even be better than the Nike Yeezys. Okay, alright, I'll take it back. Just me saying it out loud already doesn't feel right. I'll take it back, I'm sorry. Nevertheless, it's still a very awesome shoe and I'm really happy on how they turned out. So shouts to the Nike by You program for this awesome custom sneaker. If you guys go to the website now, you might still be able to make it. I'm pretty sure these are going to be a limited run. So if you want your own pair of Kyrieezy Platinums, maybe even Kyrieezy Solar Reds, or maybe Red Octobers, maybe even all three, definitely jump on the Nike by You program while you still can. You won't regret it. Unless you can afford the real Nike Yeezys for resale. Good for you, but I'll stick to my $160 Nike Kyrieezys. Thank you very much. And that is it for this video. What do you guys think of the Nike Kyrieezy Platinums? You guys love it? Do you guys hate it? Would you have gone for a different colorway? Are you guys gonna make your own custom? Leave a comment down below. I love conversing with you guys there. Follow me on Instagram at @AlbiPeralta. I'm a bit more personal there. I post my family there, my travels there, my pets there. I announce when I have a new video on YouTube there. I post my sneakers there way earlier than they would come out here on my YouTube channel. And I do post stories almost every day, so give me a follow there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys like it. Like this video if you like it. That's what the like button's for. And check out my other videos. I got challenge vlogs, travel vlogs, more sneaker reviews there, even gameplay videos that I've started to do recently. Anything and everything in between will be on my channel. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye guys.